Elay, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, yo. What's up? I'm talking about celebrity news, the news, and whatever it is that's been and is going on in the world around me. As you can see in the title, it says Melyssa Ford, Hollywood Unlocked, Uncensored. I was listening to a particular podcast on YouTube where she was on kind of recently, Melyssa Ford, talking about how unfortunately she lost her mother. That was terrible. I'm sorry about that because, she actually seemed connected to her. And also the fact that, life in general, it just hit her on so many levels via a car accident she had, her mother passing, and all this COVID stuff. Just general realizations that she's been faced with. And, she's just been swept up in the sea of, I guess the word is recollection and reflection, and I feel sorry for her in the way that she has to go through all of it, but I am highly thankful that she's mature enough and responsible enough and holding herself accountable to acknowledge the fact that she's got some more interpersonal work to work on, and I believe on Hollywood Unlocked, Uncensored, she and the other two co-hosts were talking about how they also realized and acknowledged the fact that they too have to, make some changes, not only physically, like far as exercising and such, but inwardly. So going back to Melyssa, the particular video is called Melyssa Ford Returns to Discuss Grief and Say Goodbye to Hollywood Unlocked, Uncensored. Now this was a month ago, and I'll put the link to that particular video down at the bottom of this video. I just wanted to just say shout outs and kudos to her for just doing some real reflection. So before I get started some more, Melyssa Ford, on here on Bing.com, Bing.com, Melyssa Ford is a Canadian media personality. Melyssa Savannah Ford, that's real pretty, is a Canadian media personality, actress, and former video vixen. She attended York University and studied in the field of forensic psychology. Ford's father is Afro-Barbadian and her mother is Russian and Norwegian. She is often referred to as Jessica Rabbit, an animated character whose sensuous figure Ford is said to resemble. Now, I was first introduced to Melyssa Ford when I was hanging around a not so influential person in my life. So, unfortunately, I was introduced to her in the wrong way, as far as like, oh, she's got a body. But nonetheless, I was glad I was introduced to her because I wasn't gravitating to her body. I was just happy that I was like, oh man, she's brown. I can identify and know that she's black. Thank you, Jesus. Not another light bright, a real black woman. I noticed her then. I honestly cannot quite remember which video she was in, and not because I'm dissing her. I was in a sheltered upbringing where we couldn't watch TV, and unfortunately, after I moved out of the house, I went into an unhealthy relationship, which also had me pretty much sheltered. So, it was hard to keep up with the times. But I was happy to have got introduced to her. She was born November 7, 1976. She's only 43 years old. She's 5'4" in height. And I'm very proud of her for realizing that she's got some things to do within her soul search. And what stood out to me the most is when she was openly discussing the fact that she watched her mother transition, how her mother basically told her daughter, Melyssa, that she didn't have anything she wanted her daughter, Melyssa, to do. Like take care of, close some doors, tie up loose ends, and unfinished business. Want her daughter to live for her because her mother didn't do anything. Her mother didn't have any regrets, and I thought that was dope. And so did everyone else on there. I thought that was dope too. So having said that, her mother really unlocked unlocked some things in Melyssa that she probably had vaulted away, which was just recognizing that dang, I'm living for all the wrong things. Basically she admitted that, I'm paraphrasing, she openly admitted that she was basically living for the wrong things. Her mind, her thought processes, and her emotions were solely for materialistic gain, social gain, because unfortunately, that's how this world is set up, for you to find security, self-assurance, self-awareness in your social status, your circle, how you keep yourself kept before your audience. What you have on your back, what you're doing, what you're not doing. All the superficial things, she realized that, dang, I'm really living for the wrong stuff. She realized that she got out of tune with her true self. she realized that all these years that well, let's just say all these years she was probably working towards being, established all the way through that point of actually establishing herself as a celebrity and a household name. That she lost herself in the shuffle and took on the persona of Melyssa Ford, Jessica Rabbit, and rested in that comfortably, rightfully so, because humans being alleged creatures of habit, you tend to do the same thing over and over, and if it's repeated, you eventually think that is you. But thankfully, Melyssa was able to glean something from her mother's passing, and that was to basically wake up. Not wake up Black Empowerment Movement, not wake up Black Lives Matter, but wake up on behest of yourself. Behest of yourself, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And honestly, out of all the celebrities since this Tyrannosaurus virus has been running around, she's the only one that I've seen who's thoroughly felt a conviction and said her case in public. It's just like, man, so I was just really blown back by that. And I just want to say once again, shout out Melyssa Ford for acknowledging that you had to get back to you. Acknowledging the fact that, you said you went hiking, but you only went just to keep your body together. But you forgot that you used to just go hiking to be grounded. Man, that was dope. A lot of things that you did were for the purpose of serving the outward appearance and serving the masses and making sure you kept your brand up. Losing touch with what you did and why you did things simply for the sole heck of, hey, this is me. Wow. So Hollywood Unlocked is also a good, I like it, I enjoy it. Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored airs Monday and Thursdays at 10 a.m. PST on YouTube and iTunes. Once again, Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored airs Monday and Thursdays at 10 a.m. PST on YouTube and iTunes. And what I'll do is go to the website so I can give you a brief synopsis on what Hollywood Unlocked is. I'm actually typing it into my phone right now as we speak. Hollywood Unlocked. Let's see what comes up. You know what? I could have just went. Okay. Please stand by. I'm still here. Okay, via iHeartRadio, I'll get the information to read to you on that. Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored. Starring Jason Lee, along with co-host Melyssa Ford and DJ Damage. What's up? Bring HUU into thousands of homes around the world. When it comes to bringing the truth to the rumors, our celebrity guests do not hold back. Tell-all interviews have ranged from Amber Rose breaking down her annual slut walk to Floyd Mayweather admitting he's too rich to wear Jordans. Oh boy. Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored has proven to be the easygoing platform where entertainment's biggest names can clear up the rumors and allegations involving them, while still being in a comfortable environment that keeps everyone laughing. So that's what Hollywood Unlocked is in a nutshell. I'm very thankful for that. Let me see here. I see on iHeart. I'm going to have to follow them. I haven't been on iHeart Grip, but knowing that they're on here, I'm going to have to join. Along with Breakfast Club. I do like Breakfast Club and Hollywood Unlocked. They're both good talk radios. Let's see here. I'm scrolling down to see if they have a synopsis on the Melyssa Ford video I'm actually talking about. I wonder if they actually made it on here. There's Rick Ross, Zillia Banks' story. Now, if I can see what date it is, I'm trying to toggle back and forth in between. But once again, dude, way to go, Melyssa Ford, for realizing that you have to get back to you. You have to ground yourself. Jason Lee was actually talking about grounding. And congratulations, bro. You actually have a home where there's grass, so you can actually take your slides off and sink your feet into the grass. Congratulations, because it do help. It helps so much on so many levels. It helps on so many levels. Melyssa, once again, I cannot say congratulations and thank you so much for just confessing your truth and just sharing with us that your ups and downs. I'm sorry you had to go through all that, but hey, it's cliche, like you said. The older you get, the more you realize life is just one big cliche, and it's not too late. Just take this with you, because I know you're going to listen to this. Even in your mother's final breath, she was still able to instill in you a valuable lesson that will get you through the rest of your journey. Never forget that. I know what you were saying when you were thinking about, taking your own life. You was not trying to hear a papal Bible. Pastors tell you God is not done with you yet. Nobody is trying to hear God is not done with me yet when you're thinking about trying to end it all or attempt to end it all and it fails. It's like, don't tell me that. Apparently, if they're trying to end it all, they don't want to be there. So I'm not even going to tell you that because I don't like hearing stuff like that. It's too vague. It's too band-aid. So, but I will say that, once again, your mother's final words will carry you through the rest of your life. And I tell you, I wish I had a mom that I really was close to, like how you're close to your mom. So, congratulations on having a good relationship with your mom. I still believe you turned out really well. Because in life, you're gonna make a lot of choices that at the time you thought were good. There's gonna be compromises that you wish you hadn't done. But the whole purpose of it all is to acknowledge it, own it, move forward, and learn from it. And on top of that, share it with someone else. So your life definitely is not a waste. And I thought it was cool that you were and are to me still a video vixen. I hope you write a book or a few books because I'd buy them all. I'm thankful you're black, not a light bright, but you have some true complexion to you because it just made me feel better for the fact that if I was going to have daughters and they turned out brown, I can show them you. Like, look, she's brown. And she's beautiful. And she doesn't need makeup. Thank you, Lord. Alright, this is LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm Brizzy, y'all. I'm talking about celebrity news, the news, and whatever it is that's been and is going on in the world around me. Signing off until a later date. Deuces. Yeah.
I know, right? But you have a bruise on your face. What happened? I knew we shouldn't have went to that competition yesterday. Now you're scarred. I know, but it'll be okay. Girls, be quiet. The guys are coming over here. Stop talking. Shh.